Basically do our best to hold on to these areas. I could do with some engineers. Well, we're going to need some supplies as well, so I'll build some supplies. Using quite a lot of war supply here. Do we not have engineers? No shame. Okay. Hmm. Whoops. Okay. So there's a large force here for damn sure. We'll head back over here actually. I'm prepared to allow Serbians to enter into Bosnia. At least I'll draw them out of their positions, made them easier to attack. I'll be fine. Oh, we do have some artillery here. Ah, 2 pieces of artillery. We'll just build some supplies. Yes, we can. Okay. So move you here. Have you move south. You'll be there in 11 days. We'll have you push that army back. Which would be good. Right. We'll have you sit in Lodz on some supplies. Have you recover your cohesion. Okay, you need supplies as well. Have you moved out, that's fine. Could definitely do with more supplies. Okay. Munitions are slowly being restocked. Okay. That would cost a hell of a lot of victory points. Perhaps. If we have Hindenburg on the offensive, that would be good. It will draw Russian forces out of Poland, or at least some of them, and allow the Austrians to react. Okay. I need to get to Coel. Right, 11 days. Right, we'll make a gamble. We'll head for Coel. If we take these areas here, try and cut the Russians off from supply, that would definitely do a good little job. Okay. We need to try and break them, is what I'm trying to say. I doubt they'll have enough supplies in that one fortress. Or at least I'm banking on that. Okay. Excuse me. We could do some more generals, I suppose. Well, we definitely need more supply as well. The supply, as I do mention it, should have been completed over here in the Ottoman territory. Ah, here we go. Okay. So I'm going to need this down here. Bloody hell, 56 days. Right, 4th Army. Yeah, the Russians seem to pull back. Did I recruit any forces down here? No, damn. Where's the rest of the supplies? Quite a lot of force here. Perhaps that is not completed, I don't know. Okay. The Russian numbers in the Caucasus are not infinite. So, we'll see what the Russians do. If I can fight them on the defensive in mountainous terrain, that is fantastic, and I will definitely do that. I think we will give the concessions to Italy to bring them towards our side. It should bring them towards 65% or something like that. I can't remember what the numbers were now. But that would definitely serve us quite well. Actually, you know what? I think we're going to go for an offensive here. Go big or go home, isn't it? What does this star mean? Okay. Send some reinforcements. Well, some extra ones. 1 day, okay. "20 days. No, actually, you hold your position. We're dug in very well here. We have a good amount of force, we have a good amount of artillery. The only thing we are lacking is ammunition, which is a big worry. So I think what we'll do is we'll send 2 pieces of ammunition over here. No, actually that would be risky. With enemy forces in the area, it could be captured. So we'll hold on. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Okay. think we'll start our approach on Warsaw. 54 days that way, my god. 21, 42. Okay, we'll go this way then. To avoid fighting, which is quite nice. If I can have these men back to the mill, that would be quite good. Maybe they just didn't have the numbers, or I don't know. Maybe they... I'm not too sure why they couldn't destroy the rail lines. It would have been nice if they'd been able to destroy the rail lines real well. Okay. So we're making some gambles in the next turn. I'm just hoping they will pay off. Kind of tempted to push this division back, but they're not doing anything. Okay. As long as their strength is drawn out, I am fine with that. We do have a general here. I'll recruit some troops here. Okay. If we can just get as many men into these fortresses as possible, that'd be good. Pezemzem over here is a quite famous site. A army of around 100,000 Austrians managed to hold here against months of siege. Now, what was interesting is, this wasn't due to the fort. Well, I suppose it was due to the fortress. But the thing is, all fortresses before it had been reduced by artillery. The reason why Pezemzem managed to survive was due to the conditions that made bringing artillery impossible to bear upon the fortress. So that was very interesting. It played nice into the Austrians' hands, even though most of the Austrian preparations, as ever, tended to be last minute. Yeah. Austria really was not organised in any way. Well, any good way. They were organised, but frightfully bad. Okay. Okay, so we arrived at Jerusalem. Okay. So, even if we may have to wait till 1916, that would be better than losing men, but we'll have to see what happens. And we do have this force over here, actually. Excuse me. So we'll have them engage in combat, hopefully, try and sink that British fleet, or at least damage it. Okay. So we managed to hold on here. I doubt the French cohesion will have recovered enough for another offensive. We'll have to see what happens. Right then, so we'll go to the next turn. I'm just so impressed that those men managed to hold. Just bloody amazing. Alright, here we go. Right. I feel things are going well. Ridiculously well. So far. The offensive into Switzerland, I mean, we've not moved too far, but we're almost done with Switzerland, and once we're done with Switzerland, we set up a supply route. And then I will feel confident moving into France. I mean, I'd love to try and sweep to Paris from the south. That would be bloody amazing. And I don't know what that could trigger with the French. I mean, I don't know what will happen. I don't know if he'll reach some kind of armistice with France. I have no idea. But I imagine it would be amazingly good for us. I mean, I imagine the national morale would be incredible. But we'll have to hope so. Okay. Right. Let's see what happens. I would like to see a naval victory by the Austro-Hungarian fleet. That would be nice. See those dreadnoughts put to work. Okay. Oh dear. Now, it's interesting, I can't remember the name of the commander, but in German West Africa, in this area here, I believe it was, a force around 10,000 men managed to tie up around 250,000 men from South Africa, which is bloody impressive. I can't remember the name of the general or commander. I honestly can't remember his name, but he fought for bloody years with absolutely no support from the homeland. Okay, goddamn shame that we've lost it. But oh well. It's not like we were able to do anything about it. Okay, let's see what we can do to Mr. Bruzilov. I'm very happy though that we've managed to separate the Russian forces. I mean, they have a good amount of strength here, but they are separated. Oh yes, we can definitely give him some pain. The the Austro-Hungarian Imperial Army, it's no good on the defensive. What's the point fighting on a defensive war when we need to be offensive? If we can force the Russians back and force about the revolution, then we will win this. Okay, there we go, good victory. I imagine this will fall soon. Okay, we took Coel. Fantastic. Okay, so it seems like they're going to try and come up to us. Did I say they arrived in Belfort? I didn't quite catch that. Probably. But even if they do attack in Belfort, we do have the entrenchments, that's fantastic. And once we have the fortress, it will be even better. Okay. Come on, I want to see some engagements. I'd like to be able to sink some transports as well. But I suppose if we could have the Austrian fleet off the coast of Egypt and basically try and bombard the British armies there, that would be quite good for us. It'd help out the Ottomans, sorry. Did they destroy their rail lines there? I didn't quite see that. They may have destroyed the rail lines on the Austrian side. No. Yes, they did, actually. Yes, they did. They destroyed the rail lines here. Which is fine. It looks like the Russians are going for a full withdrawal from Galatia. Yeah, they seem to come in here. So we may have to bring this force back. But it seems like the Russians are definitely retreating, which is fantastic. Should be able to harass them. They won't be able to cross these fault lines easily. Okay, regular and regular supply. They're basically in this area here. Okay. Ooh, we have some events available. Bolo Pasha. Originally named Paul Bolo, was a Frenchman who was a Levantine financier. A traitor and a German agent. He led a life of adventure. That would be interesting. I've not actually used the spy units. British landing at Basra. Basically down here then, I imagine. Yes. Okay. I should reinforce that. Puna Division. Well. Let's see. Right. Okay, if we could try and transport some men there, that would be good. I hope they'll be taken. Yeah, it looks as though they should be. Could we fit any more men upon them? Looking so. Okay. So we can take about 2 units. And we have some forces here. We want to move them to a supply location. We'll go for I shall send these men towards Egypt. We'll put them over here. Now, I wonder if I could try a naval landed at Cyprus. That would be interesting. Okay. Well, we'll deal with the threat as it comes. Anthony Fokker. Huh. Right, that's pretty good. Right, so the concessions to Italy is available now. Fantastic. Um, okay, so we took Coel. Okay, so it seems there will be an engagement here as well. At Coel. Just need to hold on to Dubno. Now this army is activated. Hmm. 15 days. Right, so we could be there in 16 days. So if we could be there in 16 days and have a force of... how many men do we have? 61,000 men. That's not that many, but we could reinforce it with the men from here. Hopefully. I imagine we'd be able to do that. But if we could bring that army to bear upon the Russians here, that'd be fantastic. I may destroy the rail lines. It would prevent their escape, or at least slow it down considerably. Okay. So they just need to stay there and wait for their supplies to come back. This is just being ridiculous. I'll just send it to Berlin. Surely Berlin will have ammunition. Okay, 17 days. 1 day. And they'll have him repair the line. Okay. 19 days. Just a militia force. Right, if we could get around them, that'd be interesting. Ah. Good. Okay. We have 10 engagement points, good. Why? What if the nation's still neutral? It's still neutral. I don't know why it's being weird like that. It's extremely strange. Ah, okay. We don't have state funds. It's weird how that's disappeared. No, interesting. Is there anything I built in this turn? Is there anything in this turn I could get rid of for some cash? I don't know. Right, let's try cancelling you. That would disband it. Ah, that's a shame. Right. Okay. We'll go for it. Concessions to Italy. If we can bring Italy into the war, it will be worth it. So they haven't attacked again, which is fantastic. Ah, level 3 entrenchment. Right. There's really not much strength left in the south. The OHL move? Oh, okay. Oh dear. I didn't mean to move the OHL. Right, I'll move the OHL back. I don't want them there. Everybody else can sit pretty. Okay. So that's lowered our national morale quite considerably. Be worth it though. Oh, he's not activated. Damn it, they're both not activated. Why is yours so low? Oh, you'll run out of supplies. Okay, we will head to Bern then. Or Bayern. How the fuck you say it? You know what I mean. Okay. Any British forces off the coast? I don't see any. What am I doing here? Right, we'll have these forces come into port. Is our new ship ready? That takes a bloody long time, doesn't it? Okay. Good, we have some supplies here. $16. So I may destroy the rail lines here. Maybe. It depends. You just need to hold out. Replenish. We'll move you up here to threaten the enemy. Try and lock this off. If we can get here, we can lock them off. And that will definitely be worth it. Excuse me. They're spread out, which is absolutely fantastic for me. I want them to try and run into Dubno. I don't know if Dubno will be able to hold with just that little amount of men. Well, it's 2 infantry divisions and some artillery, so... 24,000 men, potentially. They could potentially give them a headache. Hopefully migraine. But oh well. We'll have to see. Alright, so we can't attack because they're not activated, which is fine. This is becoming a bit of a clusterfuck. Okay, actually, could we assault? The army is activated. Right, okay, so I think we're going to go for an assault. Can we use this? No, I really want to use this. God damn it. Ah, dear. Okay. Yeah, we'll have them move there. More guns to the fortress. Okay, so we do have a force here, actually. Radio. We'll advance on to the next turn. It will be interesting to see how the French react. I mean, they've been pushed back from 2 of their fortresses. We should hopefully take Belfort next turn. But if we take Belfort, turn it into a depot, it will definitely allow us to start pushing on the French. If we could have a sweep